although a man will be an individual, so this means that he will have his own needs and feelings, he could generally be out of touch with what is taking place within him. So this is likely to mean that he won't be strongly connected to his body. He could spend most of his life living up top, and through being this way, a lot of his attention is then naturally going to be on the external world, and he won't be tuned into himself. So like a lighthouse where most of its light will be going into the sea, and there might only be a small light within. He will be like this. He will be in an imbalanced position. And this could mean that most of what he does in life is not going to be very fulfilling, because he's likely to spend a lot of time being there for others, his mother in particular. But although he will be living in the wrong way, he will be out of alignment with his true self, this could typically be a mystery. And this is because his mind can do absolutely everything that it can to block out how he really feels and any information that might shed light on what is going on. And the reason this is going on is because listening to himself is going to be uncomfortable and probably seen as something that is unsafe. Whereas being there for others is likely to be something that feels comfortable because it's seen as something that is safe. And so many years can go by and he will continue to live in this way, and he can often feel depressed and down, but he will do his best just to carry on as normal and to make out everything is okay. So when he's around others, he could wear a mask and he could be happy and easygoing and appear to have it all together. But behind this mask will be a man that is suffering. And because his mother can expect him to be there for her and to feel entitled to his attention and his life force, she is unlikely to encourage him to live his own life, to see that he is not in touch with himself. And if he was to change, if he was to wake up, it could be because he ends up getting into a relationship and his partner could see that he is spending a lot of time focusing on his mother. And what could also play a part here is that she may find that he is out of touch with his feelings and his needs as well. And the man could also come to see that he is out of touch with his feelings because it will be a mystery as to how he feels, and this will of course make it hard for him to feel connected to his partner and vice versa. And he could find that he ends up focusing on his partner's needs and seeing her as more like his mother than his partner. And his partner could see that he spends a lot of time trying to please her. And the reason why he will be in this position is most likely because of what took place very early on. So during his early years, his mother will have probably used him to fulfill some of her unmet adult needs and unmet childhood needs. And in order to survive, he would have had to disconnect from himself and to focus on his mother's needs. This would have been associated as what is safe. And if he did express his needs, he may have been punished or abandoned, or both. And so he learned very early on that it simply wasn't safe for him to be connected to himself and to express himself. And so what is taking place now that he's an adult will be a continuation. Back then, being out of touch with himself allowed him to survive, but now he's an adult, it will cause him problems. But even though this stage of his life is over, his body will still be stuck in the past. So at a deeper level, he will still believe that he can only survive by being externally focused and out of touch with himself. And if he was to express himself, he would die. So if a man is in this position, he will need to realize that what took place is over. He survived, and it is now safe for him to be in his body, to connect to his true self, and to express who he is. But of course, for this to take place, he will probably have a lot of inner wounds to resolve, beliefs to question, and so he may need to reach out for external support. It's going to be from a therapist or a healer, and it is unlikely that this will take place overnight. But the main thing is that he realizes, or he reflects on the fact that he deserves to live his own life and to have his needs met. He is not here to fulfill his mother's needs or to be super focused on her or anyone else. He is here to be in balance, to listen to his own needs, and through doing that, he will actually be able to be there for others. But if he is neglecting himself and running on empty, he won't really be there for anyone else. So if you can relate to this, please reach out for the assistance that you need to gradually change your life.